What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol SESN for Sesen Bio. On the left-hand side, we are looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. Let's not ignore the obvious elephant in the room here. Massive move to the downside after some failed FDA approval on whatever it was that they were working on. So that was the catalyst that sent it lower. Let's look at it very objectively from a technical standpoint and see what is going on with price. Well, certainly if we just look back through history, you can see that there was kind of a floor around this area. So 66 cents was support, and then up towards here. Let's just call that $1 for round numbers sake. And we did sort of bounce off of that area. Now, it's not for nothing, but I certainly, given the volatility of this right now, would not be advising anyone to either go long and or short. There's just too much uncertainty in something like this, and I would really start to call that something like a gamble if you were just, spitballing and going long or short or whatever it is that you decided to do. But what are we looking at, right? So 213 is a very obvious area of support from in here. So touch number 1, 2, I'd argue 3 in here as well. And it's right where we close. So I do think that this is going to be a battleground trying to move back up through it. So if 213 can be recaptured, what would be the next major area on the chart to pay attention to? Well, from a daily perspective, certainly up here around $3.56. That is quite a ways, or quite a big percent move, right, to the upside there. I wouldn't be surprised to see something maybe form there towards 3, the whole dollar as well. So we'll throw that one on the chart there. And this, of course, is assuming there's any sort of upside here on the acceptance over 213. It could be a very slow and grindy move back higher if it even moves higher. So that's the big sort of question mark, the big sort of unknown with something like this. And honestly, if you're long from somewhere up around 5, I think your money would be best put to work elsewhere here. I wouldn't really advise anyone to be holding the bag around 250 or, basically a 50% loss of what they essentially just took. Yeah, I think you could make your money back elsewhere. So all that being said, 213 is where you need to keep an eye. If we do start to roll over and move down again, keep an eye on $1. I'm not saying go long down here blindly, but maybe, just maybe, if we come down, print a daily hammer candle, as you know the deal, any sort of indecision doji, something that would make you question, okay, is the trend starting to reverse here? Are we starting to see buyers step up? Then maybe take a stab long at it with a very tight stop just underneath the whatever the low of that sort of reversal pattern is, and then look for some upside, right? You're not looking for a full reversal, you're not looking for 5 again, but you are looking for a small dead cat bounce. So most overreactions in the market or most reactions in the market are overreactions. We'll see what happens at 213. That is the number to watch right now. Obviously, from an intraday 30-minute perspective, it's not going to be very useful. We can see that massive gap down on a halt, though, as soon as that sort of negative catalyst came out, the FDA non-approval. Let's quickly take a look at the options chain just to see if this is even worth playing to the short side. And looking at the volume of puts, yes, it would be. So not so much on the, actually, okay, so call side is okay, put side is okay, and I would say, yeah, you can trade it in either direction via that. Do know that it's also easy to borrow. So if you just want to go short the shares, you can do that as well here inside of Thinkorswim. So all things considered, 213 is the number to beat. Let's see what happens here. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know down below in the comment section or by simply leaving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, we wish you a green trading week.